Okay, this won't be a fair review. No, that wasn't even sarcasm, and not just because... but rather not just because Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader is one of the best modern CRPGs, but also the best Warhammer 40k CRPG, which is long overdue if you ask me, and also one of the best modern CRPGs money can buy. And now there's more of it, with a kind of substantial post-launch support and meaty DLC, which I feel can only be fairly critiqued if we simply buy and go through it as any player would have without cherry-picking any of the good or bad bits, unless they fit in with my political agenda of spreading true English culture to the colonies. So Abelard, where the f*** is it?
A noble aspiration, Lord Captain.
No, really, where's my DLC? I purposefully stopped playing right after the prologue to wait for it, and a small tick in the minus column must come with the dumb shit decision to not tell me how the DLC starts, or how much of it I already missed. I mean, how hard could it be? Just add yet another lick-spitter lackey to the bridge, or even an unread servitor email in my office to kick things off. No, I do not want to subscribe to your newsletter, f*** off. Like, just where? Abelard, contact Owlcat for me and inform them of my displeasure as a paying customer. Mutant waifus who are going to protect me from muggers by looking them to death are the best waifus, isn't that right, Abelard?
It will be done. One fewer target.
Oh man, am I going to enjoy this. So basically I'm making very cautious progress in the main campaign, and once again I'm having to do this because scouring the internet provided no readily available insight on just how the DLC is started, and once again I really don't want to miss anything, and I'm also not one of those nerds who do multiple playthroughs because I'm too handsome and women actually line up to talk to me and pay for my food. I think the goth waifu is a little overpowered. What do you mean, which one?
Trust me. Come. The other side awaits.
No, not her. She's the nun who won't put out.
The blinded ones are harmless. No sense in shooting them and drawing attention.
Fire on the nearest target!
Must be a day ending in Y again.
Build the tech free! We need to take him alive!
This is not a waifu, but I bet some of you want him to be, you f***ing deviants. I got no complaints about the voice acting. It's so good that it makes you forget and forgive the fact that for every long-winded conversation you have, you're essentially looking at a screenshot of the game where nobody moves or even animates whatever it is they're saying to each other. Look, it just makes sense. My girlfriend is the navigator of my Star Destroyer, whom it took me great pains to get, and everybody tells me how important she is, so really I'm only taking her down to this war-torn planet because she's nagging me for a night out and to do some shopping. But now that the robot joined in, she's headed right back home to make sure the space roast is ready for when I come back from work, eh? What the fuck? I hacked the turrets. The nun has a machine gun that fires miniature rockets. The turn-based battles are bloody and visceral and actually goes by pretty quickly with a sizable body count to boot, by which I mean the combat is fun, almost as good as the scenery, which totally nails the grand 40k visage. I didn't spend too much money on paint to huff. I'm the rogue trader, I'm allowed to steal.
The shadows will kill it. Brings me no pleasure.
Abelard, give that woman a raise.
As the tenants demand.
And you get some pretty cool storybook choose your own adventure sections as well. Now that is efficient use of limited budgets. Abelard, further raise that woman's salary by 78 Canadian cents per hour and give her one more paid day off on Women's Rights Day.
As honor or death. Trust me. Come, the other side awaits.
Okay, so seriously, where's the DLC? I found it! Oh, my immobile emperor does this slap. Shut up and watch this. This is a f***ing barbershop quartet of space John Wicks here.
Later, here.
State your name and the purpose of your stay on Rykadamanoris.
Abelard announced me to Judge Dredd. So the way I understand it is these guys are basically Robocops collecting protection money for the Empire, which is honestly the coolest concept humanity has ever come up with. 9 stars.
The questions we have for him are beginning to pile up.
12 stars.
I must refuse. Our mission and the Marshal's orders take priority.
2 stars. He doesn't join me here? Aw, come on. I shot that dude because I'm pissed. Okay, let's get on with it. Meeting the governor, engaging in sanctioned human trafficking, buying more coffee for the shared kitchen fridge. Oh shit, they're back. So they're arresting the governor for embezzlement? So when do you join me? I bought the season pass already. Let me just ask him if he did it, because maybe if I solve the case, Solomon Reed over there will join me. Fuck, guess not. Nope. Well...
I'm not satisfied with that answer. I will repeat my question again. The last Electro Priest you killed, where did you find him? And another one meets the limit of his utility.
Abelard, tell the Inquisitor I'll settle for a dark-haired emo pretty boy for now.
I dare say it is, Lord Captain.
I can influence living bodies, and I find that the interrogated are much more eager to share information once the blood starts to boil in their veins. I am requisitioning you and your retinue for my task. Starting with her. You have provided exactly the kind of specialist that this situation...
Hey, stay away from my overpowered side piece. I'm doing the recruiting here.
If he says the word, I will protect you. If he says the word, I will take you to the Undying One.
Abelard, give this woman full dental coverage, but no maternal leave. That's too expensive. Okay, so... I can sort of see how it would be irresponsible and downright dishonest of me to end the review right here, considering I've seen what amounts to a teaser to the actual DLC, but truth to be told, I already bought the second season pass, and apparently there are 2 more DLC incoming, with their own companions woven into the main campaign, and I'm just too important with shit to do, to really be able to afford to devote time to more than one playthrough of the game. And as you can already see, if you do activate the DLC later, you do risk missing out on cool cutscenes and dialogue, so I'm just not going to do that. Yes, it does mean I'm essentially shelving the game for the next 6 months to a year, but I think at this point, Owlcat has a proven record with worthwhile chunky additions to their games, which is itself an oddity in today's market that I think is totally worthwhile and fair and unbiased to recommend Lex Imperialis, along with holding off on actually playing this very, very good CRPG until we get some motherfucking orcs in it. Please, pretty please. What the f is wrong with you? So feel free to buy Lex Imperialis now, but only play it if you're an ugly loser whom nobody likes with too much time on your hands.